What's going on, everybody? I'm your host, the Carolina Collector. Before I begin, I want to say thank you so much to each and every single one of you for helping to make this channel possible. I couldn't do it without your help. If you like what you see and you enjoy the content, and if you haven't done so already, I'd appreciate it if you would subscribe, as it helps the channel to grow. Smash that like button, comment in the comment section below, and hit the bell to receive notifications. Also, I have an eBay store called the Carolina Collector 001, where I'm selling loose sports cards and various other items from time to time. Many of you have done so already. I deeply appreciate that. The link is in every description box of every video and short that I upload here on YouTube. If you are regular customers of mine or potential new customers of mine, I will be closing my eBay store on September 16th at midnight. So from September 17th on, my eBay store will be closed for approximately 2 weeks because as many of you know, if you're regular viewers of the channel, my father passed away, unfortunately, this year. It's been very hard on myself and everybody else in my family. And they've requested that I go and help them to close out my father's final affairs. It's a very unfortunate situation, but, you know, I have to do what I have to do. So each and every sports card sale that I make through my eBay store will greatly help in helping my family out, not be burdened so much financially, you know, while we're there, because it's not going to be a pleasure cruise or anything like that. We're literally, you know, basically undoing everything that my father worked for all his life back in Pennsylvania, in his hometown where he grew up as a kid. So it's going to be very tough for us. It's been tough for us. It's been tough for me. But many of you have already responded in kind, so thank you so much. I'm filming this at 1:30 in the morning. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 1:28 a.m.
Oh, 1:28 a.m. Semantics. But anyway, yeah, I'm filming this because, you know, I have to start getting myself prepared and ready to go. But anyway, you have Monday and Tuesday. And then after that, I'll be shutting down, and I will honor whatever orders any of you choose to order for me. Thank you so much. Again, it's late at night. I'm tired. I'm kind of dragging ass here a little bit, if you can't tell. But thank you, everybody who has done so already. So I wanted to do something a little fun. And speaking of sports cards, I was going through my personal collection, and I got curious to see how many relics I had. And I know relics can be a little controversial because I've seen YouTube content creators actually rip them to pieces to see if these game-used relics, like pieces of baseball bat or pieces of their jerseys, are actually legit. Some are, some are not. Some are game-used, but they don't specify which game. It may not be from that exact player. It just might come from any random game that they played. So it's a mixed bag. I don't know how you feel about relics. To me, they're just a novelty. I mean, they are cool when you find one, if you do a box break or a pack rip or something like that. But I'll show you what I have. Many of these you've probably seen in previous videos. I'm sure there's still one or two that are still in my boxes, but I pulled out whatever relics I have. I have sold a lot of them over the past few months. And let me just show you what I kept from my PC collection. These are kind of semi-organized. So we have a Washington Nationals Luis Garcia, and this is a numbered parallel, I believe out of 99. And this is from Topps Heritage. Really not a fan of Heritage. Some people like Heritage, some people don't. I'm really not too much of a fan. I mean, I ripped a whole bunch of it on a channel, but it really wasn't for me. We have a William Contreras, and this is a blue color match, which is really, really nice. And with some of these relics, you have to keep in mind, because of the thickness of these cards, that they're so hard to gem. You're very lucky if you're able to gem these things. You can see flaking right here. It's a little off-center. This is out of 150. It's off-center top to bottom, slightly left to right. I would estimate that this would probably be like an 8.5 or a 9 if I were to submit this to SGC. But still, it's a really nice color match. So, actually, I should turn these this way so I can keep them organized. And I had a whole bunch of these that I sold off, but I kept just these two. We have a Brian Reynolds. This is a non-numbered relic. Or a base relic. And that's from last year's Topps update. We have a Trey Turner. Also from last year's update. Then we have a very familiar name here. David Ortiz. That's a base relic. And again, you can see how it suffers from top to bottom, left to right centering. Top to bottom this way is not too bad, but left to right, it's favoring the top just a little bit on the back there. So, and then of course we got a couple of Yankees in a row over here. As a matter of fact, we have an Andy Pettitte. That's a base relic. Again, unfortunately, it's a little off-centered from left to right. And these are very tough to gem just because of the black on the back. And you can see right there's like a little, the camera will focus in, just a little bit of flaking going on right there. Now, I don't know if that's dust or not. Most likely it is. Yeah, that's dust. But that's definitely flaking on the corner right there. So I'm going to have to get in there, get that card out, and clean it up after this video. So then we have Giancarlo Stanton. And this one isn't too bad. It's favoring the bottom just a little bit. But again, these are really, really tough to gem. I would expect all of these to be like 8.5s and 9s. Just like with this guy here, I showed off this card recently. This is a Pete Crow Armstrong relic base. And again, you can see that flaking and chipping right there. Again, I would have to estimate an 8.5 to a 9 with this guy. We have Jung-Hoo Lee. And again, you can see a little ding right there in the corner. It's just because of their thicknesses that makes these really, really hard to gem. I don't know how many of you actually submit relics for grading, but anyway, there's a Freddie Freeman. Off-centered right to left, of course. Yeah, relics are just, I mean, they are just an anomaly in the sports card hobby. You would be lucky and hard-pressed to find anything that was centered or didn't flake. Oh, these next ones are probably the worst offenders in this because of the nature of how they're made. This is a CC Sabathia out of 99 parallel. And anything with a black border that comes from paper or it comes from flagship paper is just yikes. You can see again in the corners. Very, very tough cards. Very tough cards to get. And then we have a Max Muncy. Again, out of 199 black. And look at how bad that is. I'm hoping that's just dust. Or the outside of this Card Saver 1. But yeah, these are notorious for getting chipping and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to have to go into all of these and probably just give them a quick wipe. No, I will not be using the infamous peanut butter and spray or anything like that. You know what I'm referring to. if you're in the hobby long enough. There's an Ellie De La Cruz Gold out of 50. Not a bad card, but again, you know, it's got that little itty-bitty nick right there in the corner. Yeah, relics are just awful, man. I mean, they're fun cards to collect if you're going to keep them for your PC and you just don't care if you're going to grade them or not. But if you do grade them, good luck. And then we move along to this pile here. So this is my one and only City Connect relic. This is a Mike Trout. And it matches his uniform really, really nicely. That's a really decent looking relic right there. Man, everybody's running their central air tonight, huh? You know what it is? The temperature has been dropping lately. Spencer Torkelson. Now, all of these should be Major League material relics. There's a Wilson Contreras. Then we have a Joey Votto. A kind of sort of color match to his uniform. Good looking card. And if you notice, all of these are from Series 1. What was that Mike Trout? That came from Series 1 as well. So there's a Paul Goldschmidt, who's a New York Yankee now. And we have a couple of Yankees in a row here. We have a Garrett Cole. That's a really nice looking card based on his uniform. Luis Severino. Oh, Severino, excuse me. Okay. And we're winding down here, folks. 4 more to go. Forgive me, I am dead tired. So by the time you see this video, it'll be sometime Monday afternoon. Here is a Jackson Holiday relic. And I sold an orange out of 25 shimmer from Bowman. I don't know what's going on with the Orioles, man. Apparently Adley Rutschman they're looking to trade him, and this is from Update. Yeah, Baltimore just kind of like fell off the wagon, man. And then, of course, we got the man himself, Paul Skeens. This is a gold out of 50. Very nice color match to his uniform. Now, full disclosure, I bought this as a single because I did want different variants of his rookie cards. I do have his Bowman Mojo Fractor out of 5, and I also have his yellow foil rookie PSA 10. Okay. Here's a Javier Baez out of 50 gold. And then last but not least, a Corbin Burness out of 199 parallel relic. So not a bad collection of relics. I mean, again, they're a bit of a novelty, but, you know, to those who like to get their cards graded, these are extremely, extremely tough to grade. If I were to grade any of these, it would obviously be Skeens. It would be him. You know, the numbered parallels. I don't know about the base cards. They're just way too difficult. Are they worth grading? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so to speak. You know, I mean, it's up to you what you want to do with your cards. Me, I don't know. I mean, I would like to get this relic graded, but in all honesty, I don't expect any of these to come back 10s. And if they came back 10s, well, that would shock me. But given the condition and the thickness and all the little quirks with these cards, I mean, you would be hard pressed to at least get a 9. So, again, they're cool cards, but they're very, very tough to gem, very tough to grade. You're probably just better keeping them like this in raw form. That's why I haven't really broken my ass to submit these to any of the grading companies. Well, I am an SGC snob, regardless and despite what happened with them recently. But there you have it, folks. That's my relic collection. At least I think that's all of my relics. You know, I got a whole bunch of boxes that I went through. I'm probably missing 1 or 2, but there you go. So this was a fun video to make, and I hope you enjoyed it. Again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell to receive notifications, and also take the time to check out my eBay store, the Carolina Collector 001. The link is in the description box of every video in short that I upload here on YouTube. And don't forget, Tuesday, midnight, my eBay store will be officially closed for 2 weeks. So pick up your cards while you can. Every eBay sale will go to help me and my family to take care of my father's affairs. I really, really appreciate those that did so far. Until next time, everybody, take care. God bless. Stay safe. I will see you all very soon.